video 4. Harry, going through your book, I found that you have highlighted and emphasized that one should avoid or minimize the intake of animal products. Now, why do you say so?
Like I said, I've been a victim of cancer. And of course, I've had a stent in my heart. I've always liked eating meat, though I've now gone on to more of a game food. But the reason is the more and more research I've done, and I found the animal products, the meats, eggs, and dairy, are the major causes of the lifestyle diseases. What I call them the three idiots, like the famous Bollywood movie, the cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, and cancers. Unfortunately, our country is also just going like the Western society, which is having an epidemic of these three idiots. And today, in the last 50 years, we are also reaching a great proportion of our population suffering from these three diseases. Animal products appear to be one of the major causes of all this. A lot of research has very clearly indicated that the saturated fats in the animal products are the major causes of all these three diseases.
You are also against processed food. Now, just explain, why do you feel so? And is it possible today to avoid processed food altogether?
Very interesting, because I've tried this myself. Like I said, my book is based on total experimentation. Now, what is processed food? Processed foods are the foods in which you have either added something to it, removed something, added some chemicals, or some other substance. Now, really, in today's world, everything is processed. One of the most processed food is wheat. Wheat has not only been 2,500 times genetically modified in last 70 years, but the flour what you get in the market, they removed the husk, they removed the bran, they removed one of the most nutritious aspect of it called endosperm. Why? Because they want to increase the shelf life of their wheat flour, but you're getting a useless flour. Good old days when we were young, we used to take this wheat to the local grinder, which was either worked with animals or with a water. That wheat shelf life wasn't very long. You used to, if you kept that wheat for long or the flour for long, it will have insects. But today's wheat flour, they've removed everything. They have then put possibly certain other chemicals and increases shelf life, which is not good for you. That's just one example. Now let us go on to milk. The milk which we had 70 years back, the cows were not artificially inseminated, or the buffaloes. They were not given hormones. They were not given antibiotics. They are all given today. Let us come into eggs. A 1-day-old chick is given antibiotics. Within 3 months, they've been given so many hormone injections, which is all very unnatural. It is difficult. I try to have everything natural. You could, if you're living with vegetables and you are having your lentils, the type Indian food we all had, which Ayurvedic food system advocates in this country. That is all minimal processing, and that is much, much more beneficial for our health. You can do it. Okay, I take a cup of tea in the morning. When I do, I know the tea is also processed, but then I don't add milk. I will not add sugar. Similarly, the question with salt. I won't take salt. A lot of people tell me sugar is very important for health. Salt is very important for health. I say, why? We have lived on this planet for 2.5 million years. Salt only came 300 years back. How did we survive all these years? We anyway get enough salt from fruits and lentils, which we take. The typical middle class home cooked food. We don't need these artificial processed foods. We should cut them out from our daily menu, and it will improve our health. Let us talk of oils. Good old days, you grew the mustard seeds. You took them to the local person and who just cold pressed it and you took it. Today, the oils you get in the market, they are taken to a very high temperature, solvents and chemicals are added to it, and they've extracted the oil. Why? Because all these big food companies interest is only making profit and not your health.
Thanks.